So I must get a call or an email almost on a weekly basis now about how to open an e-bike store, pick my brain, this and that. And so I thought I would do a video about it because I want to not have to take phone calls on that anymore. I am a nice person. I do a lot of videos and I want to put a lot of information out there, but I also want to say that calling me and asking me how to start an e-bike business is not something that I am willing to talk about on a weekly basis. I appreciate the compliment. I'd like to say that first and foremost. I appreciate the compliment, but I have put in a lot of time, a lot of tears, a lot of no income, and now I'm rocking it. So I will say this. The e-bike business is growing. Yes, it absolutely is. What's it going to take? Like any business. It's like, how do you start a food truck business? You start writing a plan. You need to have a business plan. Your biggest expense is that it is a seasonal business. So your rent is a big deal. You have to be very careful with that, but you also need to have the space. Like, I do not have enough space here, but there's changes in the future. And you have to have money. $30,000 isn't gonna cut it. If you buy 10 electric bicycles or 15 electric bicycles, there's 30 grand right there. Motorcycles, double that. So the other key factor to that is that you need to know how to fix the bikes. I fix the bikes myself. I have been so lucky to have Darren join my team that it allowed me to get off fixing bikes and get on to growing the business. So he is a key factor. And in my last video about, how do you learn to be a technician? Well, you don't. You got to find that golden egg. You got to find that gem. Did you hear all the compliments I'm giving you there?
I do hear that.
Yes, he does. So that's the key to having your business. Either you need to be an exceptional you need to be technical, how to be able to troubleshoot these bikes. But then think about it, you're fixing bikes, but then you're not answering the phone, and you're not doing your website or your marketing. It's so many different hats that I wear. I just happen to be extremely good at wearing a lot of hats because of all of the experience I've had in the past. I was an operations manager for a subprime finance company, and financing people is a big part of the business as well. So if you don't have that down, then that's hard to explain to somebody, why they're paying 29% interest. And like, well, how much interest am I paying? You need to be able to give them that information too, or you're just sitting there going, well, I don't know. And then people don't trust you. So again, not to toot my own horn, but I'm excellent with people. I care about what bike they choose. I know my product in and out. I test my product. I know my accounting in and out. What else? I know about the bikes and how to fix them. And what else? And I'm pretty good technically as well. So if you want to open a business, you kind of have to have people in place, but that costs money. So 30,000, not even, you're dead in the water. You won't even be able to pay your rent for 6 months at that. You've got to have 2 years of expenses in. So you're minimal looking at $100,000 to start a business, and your rent is the key factor there. So if that gives you any idea, it's not to deter you. I started small. I started with rentals. I don't really recommend that, but I'm really happy that I did because it funded the rent, it funded my employees. So I did stop with employees for a while, and I just did everything and worked my ass off because I got some months off in the winter. But write a business plan. There are lots of government programs that will help you for free. I also did that in the beginning too. I got a loan from like South Lake Futures. They cost me so much interest. I was so happy to pay that off. And the other thing, and I'm really on a rant, is that everybody wants something from you when you start. Like, oh, we'll do this promotion, that promotion. Oh, the chambers of commerce, and do all of that. Just be careful with that kind of stuff, because really your best promotional tool is yourself. And I guess car sales, like the car automotive industry, I come from that as well. That gave me the huge benefit there. because you learn, because these are just the same thing. These are a vehicle. So you know the different models, different colors, know your inventory. Be really nice to your suppliers. Be patient with your suppliers. And when it comes to electric bicycles, if you want to just do that, that's a whole other world. There's so many choices in that. That's a tough one. So this didn't really give you any answers, because there really are no short answers to how to start an e-bike business. That's all. If you have some questions, don't call me. I don't care. That's the truth. Don't call me. I've got a lot on my plate, and we're growing. Like I said, we've got some big news in the future. So thanks for watching, as always.